We're up. We're running. Morning. For those of you that are on, please send me a message on GroupMe and let me know how the audio is and the video. I may be able to adjust things if things are wrong. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it. Is the audio okay? Hopefully everything stays the way it is right now. Sounded ending the warm-up phase of this pre-game. Thank you. So I left my coffee cup in the truck last night. I had a little bit of coffee left in it. It was frozen. I couldn't get it warmed up fast enough, and so it was okay. Yeah. Why? Who told you that? Oh, really? Doing a little different thing today. Coach has sent him to the corner. Today's game is Elk River versus Mahtomedi, and if there's anything good, I learned how to spell Mahtomedi today. So the Elks are sporting their reds today. trying to shake it up a little bit. Preach takes the draw. And then Mahtomedi enters the offensive zone offsides, and the first whistle, 5 seconds into the game. We got Katsian playing left wing, Selar on right wing. Katsian sends the puck deep into their offensive zone. Selar gets there behind the goal line, works in the far corner. Puck gets up, slap shot by Hansen, and hits its mark and rebound. It goes into the corner where Mahtomedi picks it up and sends it up into neutral ice. Mahtomedi dumps it deep. Stimmick's in goal today. Oh, Hansen was hit from behind and was pushed down. Works it up the far boards. However, Mahtomedi stays in control of it. Mahtomedi working it down low, cycling. Tries to sneak in there, but Stimmick knocks it away. Preach sends it up the near boards to Katsian, and they're battling for it at the blue line. Selar dumps it into the zone while the Elks make a change. Jacobson rushed in for a forecheck. Oops, sorry, that camera work. Mahtomedi, there's 4 of them right on the blue line here, and it looks like offsides is the call. Mahtomedi comes to clear for the draw, comes in control, sends it down deep behind the net, working in the near corner. Olsen knocks it up the boards a little bit, but Mahtomedi brings it back down and cycles behind the net. Mahtomedi with the puck, battling Hughes and Olsen. Jacobson comes away with it, brings it up the far boards to the neutral zone and dumps it into the offensive zone, and Elks go make a change as Mahtomedi ices the puck and will bring back into their Elks offensive zone. Every once in a while, I'll swing up to the board here. 12 minutes and 3 seconds left of the first period. Becker takes the draw. Luke Hill playing left wing. He moves. A shot on goal, kick save. Reese comes in, knocks it deep down. He's playing defense today. Rops on the middle of the far boards. Sends it in deep. And D-to-D passes from Mahtomedi. Working its way up. Reese gets the puck in the defensive zone. The shower sends it up in the neutral ice. Puck dump back deep into the Elks defensive zone where Reese gets it from Stimmick. Breakout. It was a little too far for Luke to handle. Shower comes away with it. Oh, that was Becker. I'm sorry. Mahtomedi back behind their goal. D-to-D passes. Pressured by Katsian and Hill. Hughes goes down there. Oh, Hughes checked into the boards. Cross-checked into the boards. Draws his game's first penalty. The Elks will go on a power play. The infractor. So with 11 minutes and 2 seconds left of the first period, the Elks go on their first power play. It'd be nice to capitalize on this. He's just taking the draw with Selar behind him. Draw goes out to the point where Shower takes a shot. Kick save and steered into the corner by Mahtomedi's goalie. The pass to the point goes across the line, and Elks have to regroup. Preach finally takes the puck, sends it up the ice to the blue line, and jumped in deep, and the Elks give chase. Selar is the first to get there, working in the corner. Mahtomedi puts it back behind the net to Rustad. Preach to Rustad. To Preach. Pass across ice. Fanned on it by Kotzian. Sent into the corner. Pilar avoids the check. Mahtomedi puts it back behind the boards. And then back to Rustad. To Preach on the far boards. Well, it could be a coincidental market. We had a battle going down in front of the board, so Sealar takes a penalty, and it looks like they have a coincidental penalty, so it'll still remain a power play for the Elks with 1 minute and 1 second left of the power play. Preach again takes a draw. Hill to his left. Mahtomedi takes it back behind the boards, switches direction, B-to-D pass. Put out, tried to clear it, but Elks kept it in. Rustad in the corner. Pass out to Shower. Shower to Preach. Across the ice to Kotzian. A shot. Glove set and waved off. We had a goal. Kotzian had a shot. There was a rebound. It was put in, but evidently the whistle happened before that, so their goal is waved off. Bring another draw. 39 seconds left of the power play for the Elks. Preach again. A shot on goal right away. Pad save. And Mahtomedi throws it down the ice. It's a race for the puck for Shower. The puck in front of the net. Preach finally gets it and sends it up to Kotzian. To Hill. Drop to Preach to Shower. To Preach. 13 seconds left. Shot blocked. Rustad in front. And there we go. A one-timer from the back door. Kotzian gets his first goal of the year. And a beautiful pass from Rustad. And a power play goal for the Elks. With 9:08 left of the first period. Kotzian with his first goal of the year. On a backdoor power play goal. Olsen will take the draw after the goal. So we still have 2 people in the box, coincidental, but it's still 5-5. Jake Jacobson was getting a talking to by the ref because his foot wasn't in the right spot. Thrown into the offensive zone, no icing. Thalo works for the puck. The puck comes loose into the faceoff circle. Jake comes in and knocks it back into the corner where Olsen is fighting for the puck with 2. Loose puck in the faceoff circle. Finally, Mahtomedi takes control in the defensive zone and works her way up into neutral ice and into the offensive zone. Hansen takes the guy out, takes him off the puck, and tries to clear the zone, but is unable to. Bouncing puck in front. Someone got a stick on Mahtomedi's stick and able to deflect that into the corner. Reese gets it up to Salo. Salo to Hansen, it looks like, in a pass across ice. Unable to be controlled by, I think it was Jake Jacobson, and the puck goes all the way in the zone, which creates an icing. Brings it back into the Elks defensive zone. The Elks did a change. Got Shower and Hughes out for defense. Looks like Becker's taking the draw, but is kicked out. So Rotz will take the face off. Rotz gets the puck into the near boards. Sent out to the point. Shot from the point goes high. Becker and Shower back for it, where Hughes gets it in the corner. Backhands it up. Unable to control his Salo. And he gets a shot from the point. Didn't reach its mark.
fighting for the puck in front of the net. Shower gets it, works behind the net, and he comes out of the zone with a head of seam. Puck that leaves the zone and shot back in. Hughes with the puck hits it to the boards to Hill, who's taken out, but the puck went in the neutral zone. And Mahtomedi enters his offensive zone again. Goes to the side of the net, puck at the side of the net, and comes back. They're battling for the puck right behind the net. Puck comes out in front to the crease. Both teams were able to pounce on it right away, so no shot was got off. Puck worked around the right side of the goal. Backhand save. Puck goes out, but it's kept in by Mahtomedi and dumped into the corner where Hughes goes after it. Hughes gets it, wraps it around the board to Hill. And it's kept in by Mahtomedi. Becker dumps it back into the defensive zone. Hill gets it on the far boards and takes pressure off it and gets it out of the zone. But Mahtomedi is right there and brings it back in as Hill is pestering him. Hughes rides the guy into the boards. Pass out in front. And a backhand shot deflected into the net. And we're doing a face-off in the defensive zone. Mahtomedi poured it on a little bit right there. And Preach will take the draw with Seelar and Hansen up on the line. Pushed through by Preach, unable to get it out. There it goes. Preach gets the puck out and brings it in. Shot, kick save. Mahtomedi gets the puck and brings it up. Pass into the zone where Hansen rides this guy out. Pushed behind the net. Preach and Rustad battle for the puck in the corner and on the near boards. Kotzian comes out with it, sauces a pass to Seelar, and brings it in and dumps it down into the offensive zone where Kotzian's there, brings it back to Rustad. Rustad walks it in, a tip, and a goal! A tip, a rebound, and a... Was that Olsen? It's hard to see, I couldn't see a number, but Tommy gets a goal on a rebound from Kotzian, and the Elks go up 2-0. Maybe we should have worn red. Off the face-off, Mahtomedi controls the puck, brings it into the neutral zone. Salo takes a swat at it, and Jake Jacobson takes a swat at it, but dumped back behind the net for Reese. Battling for the puck behind the net. A pass up into the slot, taken by Shower. It's a 2-on-2 with Jacobson. Brings it into the offensive zone, and they give chase to it. Goes back behind the net, where Olsen picks it up. And Mahtomedi comes away with it into the neutral zone and loses the puck, where Shower is able to dump it back into the offensive zone, where Mahtomedi brings it back up. Loose puck, 2-on-1. And a shot goes wide. Mahtomedi with good puck movement. Shot blocked by Jacobson and goes up into the netting. And the Elks are able to make a change as the draw comes to the right of Stimmick. Elks up 2-0 with 4 minutes and 29 seconds left of the first period. Becker takes the draw for the Elks. Puck goes back in the corner where Hughes gets it, knocks it behind the net to Hansen. Hansen up to Rotch and up to Becker, and offsides, I think, is the call as they enter the offensive zone. Becker to take the draw, Rotch to the left. Seelar to the right. I think, no, that's Hill. Hansen dumps it in deep, goes behind the net where Hill's able to get it, throws it across back behind the net where Rotz gives battle to it. Becker in the corner, shakes off a couple guys. Rotz gets the puck, shot, blocker save. Puck goes back behind the net where Mahtomedi will pick it up. Bring it on the far boards. Hill tries to ride him out, takes his guy down legally, and Hill throws it back into the near corner in their offensive zone where Mahtomedi gets it and will start over. Behind the net, Mahtomedi comes out, breakout pass, puts it up the near boards, but able to stop. Shot on goal from Katian is saved. Working in the near boards, Mahtomedi throws it up the ice where Creech will get it. Mahtomedi gets it back. Puck goes into the neutral zone where Reese gets it, passes it across ice. Shot into the offensive zone of the Mahtomedi as Rustad takes it away. As Mahtomedi goes into the slot and tries to make a backhand pass, and it goes to the near boards. Working around the near corner. Creech battling with Reese. Katian comes away with the puck. Centering pass to Selar, and they make their way up into the zone. Pass to Katian, intercepted, but they lose the puck and send it back in. Creech has the puck to Selar. Selar walks it around the near boards, sends it down to Creech behind the goal, where Katian gets it, and then Creech back behind the goal again. Oh! Swing and a miss on a one-timer on a bouncing puck. Katian goes behind the net, grabs the puck, sends it to the near board. And the puck is thrown all the way down. Should be an icing. Icing is the call as it goes behind the net. And Stimmick sends the puck up. And the Elks come back to their offensive zone. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. And it looks like Jake Jacobson is going to take the draw for the Elks. Tommy Olsen comes away with it. Sends the puck across the ice. Tipped by a Mahtomedi player where Hansen gets the puck and throws it back out of the zone. Jake does a leaping catch, but drops it and it's sent back in to the defensive zone. The Shower comes up with it, makes a pass, and taken away by the Elks in the slot. Olsen gets the puck with a head of steam. He's coming in. He takes a shot, and it's saved by the goalie. 1 minute, 41 seconds left of the first period. The Elks are up 2-0. Becker took the draw. He hits it back to Shower, sends it across the ice to Rotz. Rotz on the half board, working in the corner. Mahtomedi grabs it and makes their way out, deflected off the hand of Hill, thrown into the zone but taken by Shower. Rotz gets the puck in the neutral zone, tries to center it, broken up by two Mahtomedi guys there. Becker sends it across and Hill throws it into the offensive zone, goes behind the goal. They work it around the near boards where Hughes gets it, sends a cross-ice pass, dangerous pass to Rustad, who makes a head of steam and takes it into the neutral zone and thrown into the zone. Icing is waved off. Kept into the zone by Rustad. Centering pass is intercepted, and Rustad back to get the puck along with Creech. The puck goes into the neutral zone and sent back in. 2-on-1 on Hughes. Hughes knocks it away into the far corner. A centering pass taken away by Rustad at the goal and throws it up in the zone for Katian. Katian up to Creech. Lost the puck going in, but regains control. Katian with a shot. Kick saved by the goalie. Works up the near boards. Thrown down the ice to Rustad. Rustad throws it up the ice to Creech and knocks it to Katian. Or Selar, and back to Creech, who throws it in the zone. Puck bounces in front of the net. Creech takes a shot, saved, and a rebound. Reese with a shot, blocked. As the buzzer sounds, the Elks up 2-0, and we're going to take a break quick for a minute and resume with period 2. All right, as the buzzer sounds for the break, we'll get started. We'll get started with period number 2. The Elks up 2-0, 14 minutes on the clock. Recap of the first period. Kotzian with a power play goal, and Olson with a regular strength goal to bring it to 2-0. Face off taken by Shower and sent to Hansen, who sends it forward to Kotzian on the far side of the ring. Kotzian battling forward deep in the offensive zone, throwing up to Mahtomedi, who takes it across the blue line into the neutral zone, and they flip it deep into the zone, where Shower goes back behind the net for it, grabs the puck, sends it up to Kotzian, but knocked back in the zone by Mahtomedi. Hansen and Shower back behind the goal. A pass across ice to Seelar, tries to stop it with his glove, couldn't control it, and Mahtomedi takes control, but goes all the way down behind the net. Taken by Creech, intercepted and kept in. Kotzian throws it all the way down and deep into the offensive zone, where they work it around the near boards. Hansen keeps it in. Seelar working in the corner. Hansen keeps it in from leaving the zone. Seelar across the Shower, unable to keep it in the zone. Shower takes the puck and brings it into the offensive zone. He's put into the boards. We're taken off the puck by Mahtomedi, who circles the net. Tries to throw it out, went off an out stick, and Reese gets the puck in the neutral zone. Sends it to Rustad. Puts it up to Olson. Knocked away. Olson tried to get back, but he couldn't get his foot back across the line, and offsides is the call. Olson at center, Salo to his right, and Jacobson to his left. Rustad and Reese and defense. Mahtomedi comes away with the draw and bring it into the offensive zone. Looked offside to me, but sent around the corner to Jacobson and puts it back down behind the net. So Rustad gets it, puts it behind the net to Reese. Throwing up to Jake, couldn't handle it. It was in his skates. A nice slow shot deflected by Reese and goes across the crease with no one home. Olson comes up, he comes with a head of steam going into the offensive zone. Checked off the puck. Mahtomedi behind the goal, sends it up the near boards where Rustad is able to get it and sends it back down. Salo gives chase behind the net to Mahtomedi, gets it, and Salo with it on the far boards. Lost the puck, but sends it back to Reese at the point. Shot, gets all the way through. Rebound in front. Controlled by Mahtomedi. And they bring it through the neutral zone. Knocked away by Reese as they enter the offensive zone. And he battles for the puck and is able to throw it out. Bad hop off the rough skate. Brings Olson into the offensive zone and he throws it deep and the Elks make a change. Hill comes off the bench and breaks a forecheck. But throwing up the boards by Mahtomedi, and it goes all the way down for icing. And the face-off will be down in the Elks offensive zone on the near dot. Hughes and Hansen out for defense right now. Becker, Hill, and Rotz bringing up the offense. Rotz hits it deep off the face-off around the far boards to Mahtomedi. Hansen keeps it in, throws it off the boards, goes deep. Hill all by himself behind the net. Comes around, tries to do a wraparound, but knocked away. Hansen keeps it in, but the rebound off his skate goes across. Oh, Hughes got turned the wrong way. Shot on goal. Rebound. Glove save. Just knocked off as the puck bounces and bounces, but finally taken by Becker, but it loses the puck again. Hansen plays a big hit at the point. A pass through the crease on a one-timer just wide. Hughes and Hansen working for the puck, and Becker and Hill. Pass back behind the goal to Hansen, who sends it all the way down, takes some of the pressure off. And it'll be icing on the Elks. Elks up 2-0 with 10 minutes and 18 seconds left of the second period. And we have a face-off to the left of Stimmick, who's in goal today. Preach to take the draw. Kotzian and Rustad. Elks working around the backboard to Seelar. Back to Shower. Gets it up to Rustad, who goes quickly into the offensive zone, but taken off the puck by a good check. Preach behind the goal to centers the pass, but sends it up to Mahtomedi, where Shower will get it in the neutral zone and pass across the ice to Rustad to Preach. Preach comes in offsides on the Elks. The draw will be just outside the Elks offensive zone. Elks will make a change. Shower and Rustad still out there on defense. Olsen, Mahtomedi takes the puck, and Jacobson gets a hold of it and heads it back down into the Elks offensive zone. Mahtomedi works it up the near boards. Puck gets into the neutral zone. Jacobson gives him a check, takes him off the puck temporarily, and Rustad gets the puck, throws it to the far board. Rustad back behind the net again to Shower. Working for the puck. Olsen gets it and brings it up to Jacobson and throws it off the glass. Salo makes a run at it, unable to get to it, and it's an odd man rush. The shot goes through the crease, but nobody's there. Misses the net. Mahtomedi with the puck to the crease on an open guy, but bad pass. Mahtomedi decided to check instead of taking the puck, and offsides by Mahtomedi as the guy couldn't get back across the blue line in time. Elks will take a much needed change. Rotz, Becker, and Hill, Reese, and Hansen. Becker hits it up into the neutral zone where Mahtomedi gets it. Cross ice pass from Hansen to Reese. Reese's pass is blocked. Shower breaks it through the neutral zone. They tried to take him off the puck, but he dumps it deep into the Elks offensive zone. Sent around the far boards. Working along the boards is Becker. Mahtomedi gets it back behind their net. Tries to get out of the net zone, but the ref's skate got in the way. Hill working in the corner. Becker gets the puck, battling for it. He throws it back down the boards to Hill. Mahtomedi able to get to it first and do a D-to-D pass as they do a breakout into the neutral zone. They dump it down deep where Reese goes back to get it down the far corner. Put off Rotz. Rotz working it up the far boards. Becker tried to get it out, unable to, but Reese knocked into Reese, who gets it out of the zone. And it was offsides. They would have waited just like a half a second, they would have been outside, but Offsides is the call. Will bring a draw just outside the Elks defensive zone. Creech, Seelar, and Kotzian. Creech takes the puck, works it on, sends it down into the offensive zone where Kotzian gives chase to it. Creech was taken off the puck as he tried to get it back. Mahtomedi brings it into the neutral zone. Pestered by Creech. They send it all the way down the boards behind the goal. And somebody was called for a penalty. I think it's Seelar was called for roughing as they have a discussion as they head to the box. Seelar, a 2-minute penalty, will put Mahtomedi on a power play for the next 2 minutes. It's 7 minutes and 10 seconds left of the second period. Mahtomedi takes control off the faceoff, working on the near boards. 2 feet passes makes easy work for Creech. And Mahtomedi tries to get control in the neutral zone. Kotzian give him a hard time as Mahtomedi brings it in. Creech, backdoor pass, but they couldn't control it. Sent it behind the net. Shower pestering behind him. Tried to wrap around, unable to get it, but he was able to knock it all the way down the zone. Icing is waved off. 1 minute, 20 seconds left of the penalty kill. Mahtomedi brings it back into the zone. Olsen tested him a little bit. A shot hits the pipe. The stomach was right next to it. The goal comes off, and a whistle will bring a face-off to the near dot, where Olsen will take it with Jacobson to his left, Hansen to his right, and Rustad is out there. Mahtomedi takes control off the face-off, working the near boards to the point, D-to-D pass to the other point, thrown deep, missed pass. Elk's taking off the puck, working the near boards for Mahtomedi again to the point. The cross-ice pass to the far boards, to their far board point, and takes it out of the zone. A good forecheck on Jacobson's part, and chases him all the way back down into the offensive zone. Jacobson gives chase. They put the puck behind the net and try and get their breakout going. 30 seconds left of the penalty kill as Mahtomedi enters the offensive zone. Rustad able to take him out, throw a pass up into the crease, but nobody there, and it goes to the near boards. Rustad behind the net to Hansen, too hot to handle. Jacobson battling for the puck, tying up 2 guys. Mahtomedi comes away with the pack and tied up by Hansen. Rustad comes away with the puck. 5 seconds left of the penalty kill. Rustad dumps it in deep and goes for a change. Hansen stays out. The puck goes back behind the net. A 2-line pass to Mahtomedi, but Elks have made a good change. Shower taken off the puck by Becker. Hill takes the puck around the far boards and makes a pass across ice to Shower, who dumps it in deep. And Hill gives chase to it, and Salo to the far boards. Pass up to Mahtomedi, and they bring it in and dump it into the offensive zone. Simic behind the goal tries to get the pass across, but it kept up. Hill on the near boards to Becker, taken away in the slot. Oh, taken away, makes a movement, a shot point blank on Simic, puts Mahtomedi on the board. An even strength goal, which changes the Elks lead to 1 goal. Elks 2, Mahtomedi 1. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of the second period. Creech takes the draw after. Creech takes the draw, but Mahtomedi controls. Sends a cross-ice pass to the near boards. Set it up into the neutral zone. And sent back into the Elks defensive zone where Shower goes back for it. Comes around, taken off, push, into the boards. Reached him behind the net. Mahtomedi tries to center it. Stimmick stops that and sends it back behind the net. No, that's Reese. Reese takes control. Brought behind the net. Where they try and center it, but Reese takes it back. Katian with the puck. Throws it up the boards to Seelar. It's a 2-on-1. Katian takes a backhand shot, and there was a whistle. I don't know what the call was. What was the call? Oh, the net was off. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left of the second period. Elks leading this game 2-1. Hughes and Hansen were playing defense. Olsen to take the draw. Jacobson gets a quick shot off, goes off the goalie's pad, and sent to the near boards. Kept in by Hansen on a wonderful catch. Sent back to the boards. Hansen, a shot bounces through, but doesn't reach its mark. Goes behind the net. Olsen with the puck. Tries to send it up the boards, but found on the pass. Mahtomedi, Hughes takes the puck, is able to dump it down deep into the zone again, where Olsen gives chase. Sent into the crease, but missed the one-timer. Sent into the crease, where nobody was home. Oh, sorry, bad camera. Shot on net, rebound into the crease. Sent back up to the point, where Mahtomedi throws it back in. Olsen takes it and throws it around to the nearest board behind the goal. Jake takes it and passes it up to Salo. Salo's 1-on-1, and he's just pushed. He's just pushed over, and Mahtomedi takes control behind their net. Mahtomedi tries behind the net, but fans. Becker gets the puck and throws it down deep. Hill behind the net, where Rotz sends it up to the point. Rustad throws it back down, where Rotz gives chase into the far corner. Run off the puck. Shower gets it into the neutral zone to Rustad. Rustad throws it back down deep. 1:50 seconds left of the second period. Going around the near boards to Mahtomedi, throwing into the neutral zone, where they lose the puck but get it back. Mahtomedi finally able to throw the puck down into the Elks defensive zone, where Shower gets the puck behind the net, works his way up, tries to do an outlet pass, but misses and goes into the neutral zone. Mahtomedi back into their defensive zone, passing and makes a breakout. 2-on-2, off the stick of Shower, and goes into the glass behind the goal. A shot from the point, deflected into the near corner by Stimmick. Shower back behind the net, passes it out to Rotz in the corner. The cross-ice pass to Shower, who makes his way up into the neutral zone, dumps it in deep and goes for a change. Seelar off and gives chase to it, dumps it back behind the net, where Mahtomedi works the far boards. Thrown out, intercepted by Katian. A kick save, nice shot on net, but a kick save by the goalie. Diving as a creech and keeps it in, working the puck into a 2-on-3. Hughes back. A pass across the ice, there's nobody there. Creech gets the puck, sends it up to Katian. Katian up to Seelar as they bring it across under control. Seelar dumps it back behind to Reese. Shot and a glove save by their goalie. 20 seconds left of the second period. The Elks are holding on to a 2-1 lead. Jake Jacobson to take a draw for the Elks. Gets a hold of it. A quick shot from Olsen, and a rebound score by Jacobson. Right off the face-off. A nice shot, gets a good rebound. And the Elks get on the board just before the end of the second period to make it 3-1. Olson with a quick shot, rebound, and Jake able to put it away for an even strength goal. 15 seconds left of the second period. Olson gets the puck off the face-off and battles for the puck and finally gets it into the offensive zone, but Mahtomedi takes it away. 3 seconds left. There's a penalty called just before the end. With a hook. Who was that on? Was that? It was on Hughes or Reese, but anyway, it will be a 2-minute penalty. So the Elks will be on a penalty kill when they come back for the third period. As the Zamboni comes out, the Elks will go off. So after 2 periods, the Elks lead 3-1. And stay with us. We'll be back. refs make a call for the end of the warm-up period after the Zamboni, the third period, and Mahtomedi will be on a power play against the Elks. As just as time ran out in the second period, a penalty was called on Reese. Who will go to the box for 2 minutes and come out ready to play. So power play from Mahtomedi, 2 minutes. 14 minutes are on the clock for the third period, so at 12 minutes, Elks will be at full strength. Off the draw, puck is sent way down into the defensive zone of Mahtomedi, who brings it behind the net. Preach works and almost steals the puck. And the defenseman throws it to the other side. And a breakout comes out in the neutral zone, thrown to the near boards. And Mahtomedi comes away with it, working the puck on the near boards at the point. Pass down below, one-timer, pass into the net, into the crease. And Simick's able to make the save, cover the puck. 1:26 left of the penalty kill. Also change. Jacobson, Olsen are coming out. Jacobson taking the draw. Puts it down into the corner where Schauer gets it. Able to avoid the Mahtomedi guy. Flips it out of the zone to Jacobson, and able to take it away by the Mahtomedi, and they bring it back down behind their net. 1:10 left of the penalty kill. As Mahtomedi comes through the neutral zone, brings it down deep into the zone under control. Shot blocked by, I think, Jacobson. Put off the glass by Schauer and sends the puck all the way down. And icing is the call. And the puck will come all the way back into the Elks defensive zone. 50 seconds left of the penalty kill. For Reese's penalty. Elks are up 3-1. Becker will take the draw. Phil to his left and Hansen. Rustad to his left. Puck goes in the corner where Rustad grabs it. Protects the puck and brings it down behind the net. Hansen able to dish it off to Becker. Becker brings it up. It's checked hard against the boards, but keeps going. Mahtomedi gets the puck, brings it around their net. Outlet pass is not under control. Where Hansen runs for it, it goes down deep into the Elk zone. Knocked away. They're setting up. The puck goes up and into the net. With 21 seconds left of the penalty kill. Hansen comes in. Schauer goes out. Bill comes in. And Creech will take the draw. 21 seconds left of the penalty. Puck thrown down behind the net by Schauer. Rustad gets the puck. Throws it out to Katzian at the boards. Throws it up the ice. And it looks like icing will be the call. 5 seconds left of the penalty kill. The faceoff will come back into the Elks defensive zone. Elks up 3-1. 12:04 on the clock for the third period. Creech will take the draw. Creech able to come win sends it over to Schauer. He sends it up into the neutral zone. The penalty is killed. Cross ice pass to Schauer, who dumps it into the zone of the Elks offensive zone. Schauer gets the puck back again. Seelar was hit from behind right here in front of me. There's no puck. Mahtomedi comes out of the zone. Everybody's pestering him. And Mahtomedi gets the puck and brings it in the offensive zone. Shot, and the glove save, that was high and wide, but Stimmich gloved it anyway. Brings a whistle. Face-off will be on the far dot. Olsen will take the draw. Hughes against the boards. Puck goes into the corner. Hughes battles for it, able to knock it to Hansen behind the goal. Hansen makes a pass up to Olsen. Olsen at Salo as they enter, almost able to enter the zone, offensive zone. Mahtomedi gets the puck and sends it back. Mahtomedi knocked off the puck. Olsen back behind the goal. Dropped the pass for Hughes, puts it behind the net, and back to the defense, and he knocks it up to Olsen just out of his reach. Jump back in, but Hughes gets the puck again, throws it out into the neutral zone, where Salo is able to get it, and Jacobson dumps it deep into the offensive zone. Olsen gets the puck at the point and dumps it back in and goes on net and covered by the Mahtomedi goal. Elks up 3-1, 10 minutes and 40 seconds left of the third period. Elks will take the draw. Elks win the draw. Reese gets it at the point, flips it towards the goal, but blocked by a Mahtomedi player. Sent to the near far boards. Odd man rush, two on one. Reese able to block the pass. Reese comes away with it in the corner. He's a cross-ice pass to Becker. He tips it into the offensive zone, but Mahtomedi goes in. A good forecheck by Hill. And they send it back out in the neutral ice where Rustin will get the puck. Throws it against the boards and into the zone, but that was just for the second. Oh, we got a breakaway for Mahtomedi. He goes in, makes a move, and puts it in on Stimmich. And the Elks unfortunately give up a goal with 10 minutes exactly left of the third period, and Mahtomedi able to score to make the score 3-2. Elks are up by 1 goal. 10 minutes exactly left in the third period. Priest should take the draw from the center ice after the Mahtomedi goal. Throws it across ice and down into the Elks defensive zone where Showerguard gets it. Behind the net, up to Patsian, who dumps it back to Shower, loses control. Mahtomedi picks it up in the neutral zone. They bring it across. The cross-ice pass is knocked away by Seelar. Pass up the boards to Katsian. Katsian launches it ahead. Icing's waved off as Seelar gets chased and beats a defenseman to the puck. They throw it behind the net and try and do a breakout. But Creech is there, and they turn around and go back. Mahtomedi throws it around the near boards into the neutral zone where Shower gets it, makes room. Katsian gets it, a pass to Hughes, unable to control it. A bunch of sticks go after the puck. Shower comes away with it and pass into the middle to Seelar, and Seelar dumps it deep into the zone as the Elks go for a change. D to D. As Jacobson gets there, puts it off the glass and deep in. Olsen there, between the legs pass. Oh, Salo to Jacobson, who fanned on the shot. We have a 3-on-1 odd man rush. Oh, the shot goes off the bar. Mahtomedi working in the zone. Taking the puck by Olsen behind the net. Makes a pass to Salo, unable to hold on to it. As Mahtomedi circles in the neutral zone, brings it into the zone, tries to get through 2 players, but the puck sent back into the neutral zone. Mahtomedi brings it into the zone. Reese able to knock it away, but kept in by Mahtomedi. able to toss it out. Rustad into the neutral zone, in the neutral ice, thrown back down. In the offsides, and it will be a center ice face-off. 7 minutes, 36 seconds left in the third period. The Elks are up 3-2. Tucker will take the draw at center ice. Rots to his left. Phil to his right. Mahtomedi gets the puck off the face-off. And the puck is thrown all the way down into the far corner. Hansen gets the puck. Makes a center ice pass, but intercepted by Mahtomedi. Poke check by Stimick. Finally brought out of the zone by Becker into the neutral zone. He throws it deep. And it looks like Becker's going to go to the box on a delayed penalty. Hey, that went off his stick, and they didn't call it. They're still calling a delayed penalty, even though it was intentionally touched by Ufreach. As Kotzian grabs the puck, they finally able to blow the whistle, and it'll be a penalty on Becker. Well, he'll go to the sin bin for 2 minutes and give Mahtomedi a power play. Creech takes a draw, but Mahtomedi controls the puck at the point to the far boards, and they send it down the far boards deep. Becker gives chase. Send it behind the net where Schauer gives chase into the corner, and they throw it down into the corner where Hansen's able to get the puck over to the far boards for Creech, but taken away by Mahtomedi. Tries the center pass, but Stimick is there and covers the puck up. There's a minute 34 seconds left on the penalty kill. Elks will change a couple players. Rustad and Jacobson out with Schauer and Olsen. Hansen coming off. Schauer able to knock it up to the point, but kept in by Mahtomedi as they work the puck in the upper blue line. Tic-tac-toe, but unable to do anything. No shots on goal on that one. Jacobson fighting for the puck in the corner, along with Rustad. Up to the point for Mahtomedi. Shot wide, backhand, and he goes wide again. As Mahtomedi remains controlling on the far boards. Cross the ice pass to the point on the near side. One-timer, big save by Stimick, and another spreading, unable to get the puck in, but Elks unable to clear the puck as they work the near boards. Mahtomedi to the point. 35 seconds left for the penalty kill. Pass to the point, shot, glove save by Stimick. And the Elks will get a much-needed whistle and change some players. 31 seconds left of the penalty kill for the Elks. The Elks clinging on to a 3-2 lead. This ref is very particular where you line up. Pass to the point, back to the near boards. Off a player, but Mahtomedi remains control. Sends it down to the goal line and works the near boards again. Mahtomedi out to the point, back to the near boards. As you heard, 10 seconds left of the penalty kill. 4 seconds. Rustad with the puck. Comes away with, Hansen comes away with it. Shoots it across ice to Kotzian, who's waiting for the puck. Or Seelar. Seelar goes into the zone. Salo able to pull it, bring it deep into the zone as the Elks are able to keep it in the offensive zone. But Mahtomedi comes away with it. Seelar pursuing the player from Mahtomedi, Hughes makes a run back and knocks it up the near boards. Thrown into the crease. And then stop and cover by Stivic as there were players right there from Mahtomedi. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left of the third period. Elks were able to kill off Reese's penalty, or Becker's penalty. And Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Put into the crease, nobody there except Red. Red sent it up and off of Katian to Creech. Creech tries to bring it in, gets sent behind the net. Mahtomedi throws it into the neutral zone. It's almost takeaway, but Hughes is able to make a pass up to Katian and then cross the ice to Seelai. Kept in by Shower. You got another breakaway for Mahtomedi. Hughes with a great defensive play. Knocks the puck away before it reached Stivic, and Stivic helped to direct the puck behind the net. Shower having difficulty with the puck in the defensive zone. Knocked out of the zone by Katian and just crossed the blue line into the Mahtomedi's defensive zone as the Elks are able to get a little bit of a change. Thrown into the near corner. Rustad gives chase, throws it up to Rotz. Reese gets the puck and brings it out of the zone, but thrown back in by Mahtomedi as they go for a change. Rustad behind the net to Hill. Hill across ice to Rotz. Rotz brings it into the offensive zone. And a little check from behind there sends Rotz towards the boards. Mahtomedi gets the puck, sends it across the ice where Hansen will pick it up at the Elks blue line and bring it into the offensive zone. Still maintains control, tries to center it, knocked away by Mahtomedi. Mahtomedi gets the puck and brings it behind their net, off the boards, and they send it into the neutral zone. And knocked into the zone by Mahtomedi. Hansen gives chase to it into the corner where he takes control of it, throws it off the glass, but kept in by Mahtomedi, throwing down the near boards and back up to the point. Reese comes away with it and brings it up through the offensive zone or neutral zone and throws it in deep to their offensive zone where Mahtomedi will get a puck as the Elks change. Jake Jacobson working the far boards, able to keep it in until the reserves arrive. But Mahtomedi able to come back and bring it into the neutral zone and throw it in deep. Should have been icing, but they waved it off early. Pass across to Olsen. Olsen sends it up to Jacobson, who sends it deep into the offensive zone. Salo after it. And wrap around pass by Mahtomedi. Elks able to keep it into the offensive zone, but Mahtomedi comes back. Sauces a pass to a cherry picker out there, able to touch it, no icing. Hughes able to send it up the boards, but nobody there but Mahtomedi. A puck thrown at the net, got through, but Stivic makes a save. Battle at the zone. I think he's calling a neutral ice face-off. Must have been knocked off by Mahtomedi. 1 minute, 15 seconds left of the period. Mahtomedi has pulled their goalie, and it looks like there's a timeout for Mahtomedi, because I deserve a sip of coffee. So if you have coffee, now's a good chance to get some down before the conclusion of this game. All right, I'm coffeeed up. Everybody good? So 1 minute, 15 seconds left of the third period. Elks up 3-2. Mahtomedi had pulled their goalie. I don't know if they're going to start with him in, because it should be a neutral zone faceoff. But we'll see where they go. The linesman is down at the dot in the defensive zone. So it will be a defensive zone face-off for the Elks. So Mahtomedi will probably start without their goalie. Yep, as the goalie stays, both of them stay in the bench. So they have elected to pull the goalie for an extra attacker. 1 minute 15 seconds left, and Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Creech comes away with the puck, but tried to clear it. It kept in by Mahtomedi. Creech working the boards, throws it around the back of the net to the boards. Oh, back up to the point. Sealer was almost able to knock it away. Loose puck, but kept in by Mahtomedi. 50 seconds left of the game. Thrown into the crease. Backhand shot goes over the top of the goal. Mahtomedi in the near corner. Centering pass, a point blank shot, and a save by Stimmick. And the net comes off. Calling for water. I guess they want to try and freeze it in place. There's 37.9 seconds left of the third period. Elks up 3-2. Putting a little water to try and freeze in. The goals have been coming off on both sides with even the slightest touch. Elks are changing a guy. Sealar coming off the ice. Creech to take the draw. Again, Mahtomedi has an extra attacker. Elks not able to clear the puck. Keeps it in the near corner. Hansen goes after the puck. And Jacobson, or is that Deans? Elks working hard to get the puck out. 20 seconds left, and the puck goes into neutral zone for Mahtomedi. 15 seconds left on the clock. And offsides is called on Mahtomedi with 11.2 seconds left. Elks up 3-2. Should be a neutral ice face-off. Rustad taking the draw for the Elks. Rustad pushes it deeper in the zone. A cross-ice pass into the slot by Mahtomedi. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And the Elks pull out a victory. Another shot. Shower taking a punch to the face right as the horn sounded. And the Elks come away victorious and break a 9-game losing streak. A real good game played by the Elks today. And I'm going to sign off so there's people waiting to video the next game. Have a great day. We'll see you later tonight.